Hello and welcome to the last reading for the week. This is going to be a quick one. I say this every time. And then I start talking for about an hour. But this actually does have to be a quick one because my car has a date with a mechanic. So let's just do this. Has yet another date with a mechanic. They spend a lot of time together. So I'm hoping to do this in 10 or under. All right, so universe, what do you want to tell my beautiful viewers today? All right, I haven't had a huge meditation either, so I don't know what's coming up next. I'm getting nothing at the moment. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Sorry about the nails, by the way. All right, we got optimism, hope. Okay, I'm just going to pull them out. I'm going to do it a little bit differently so I get this done faster today. I'll pull them out and then I'll talk. Yeah, I will sort my nails out, okay? I'll sort them out by Tuesday when I see you next. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, yeah, that's a really strong message, actually. And it's so funny because in my last reading, I was saying, our masculine has finally left this energy, which he was in for so long. I said to you, we used to have an overworked masculine, and now he's in his power. And then we got, oh my God, there he is. Thank you. It almost writes itself. It's what I said to you, right? But I'm just thinking now, it's like when someone goes to AA, right? It's never a smooth road, is it? It doesn't work that way when you're recovering from anything. Doesn't matter what you're recovering from. It could be, for some people, it really is a work addiction. Whatever you're recovering from, though, it's okay. Sometimes we do go backwards a little bit. I have done so myself, actually, in the last couple of days. So, yes, this is just a reminder. It hasn't gone. It's not that it's all lost. It's not that you've veered to the left and now you're lost. It isn't that. You just took a little stumble. Whoever's watching this right now might feel like they have taken a little stumble in some respect, or they've just gone backwards a little bit. That's okay. Don't give up hope because he's right there. This might be you right now, but you are still right there. It's right there. I'm also getting another message. Sorry, pardon me. I have to say this. I was meditating last night. This was more related to sort of something in my own personal life, but it does apply to you. I can clearly see because of the fact that, yeah, we've got two possible outcomes here. So I was talking to Jesus last night, and he was saying that if you have a look, for example, in the Bible, if you have a look, he's often picked the people who are on their knees. People who class themselves as nobodies. I was reading the story of Gideon last night with my sons, actually, and he said, I'm a nobody. I think when the angel came to him and said, we got a big job for you, look up the story. It's a beautiful story. He said, no, I think you got the wrong guy. Have a case of mistaken identity here because I come from a really poor family and I'm the least important person in my family. One, I think he needs to see a psychologist. But two, the point is God often picked people who were on their knees. So what that means is when you're on your knees, you are humble. You're in a state of humility, aren't you? And when you're standing up straight in your power, if you have a look throughout history, quite often these are not the people that God has picked. Humans might have picked these people for certain roles, but these are not the people that God has picked to fulfill his purpose. And the reason why is if you're too much, so there's a different reading now that I'm also getting here. If you are too much in your ego, God can't use you, right? But at the same time, when you get to this point, what he said to me was, and now I'm reading this because I'm reading beyond the card, okay? And this conversation is coming back to me very clearly, so obviously it wants to be told. What happens is when you go through hardships in life, because it's the hardships that bring you to your knees. Once you're on your knees, you then have a choice. You either become a monster over time, or you become somebody that God can actually use. And what he means by that is somebody who, no matter what, they remain optimistic. They remain hopeful. They remain loving. I really want to say that too. They remain open-hearted. It's so important to remain open-hearted. And I'm getting another message here because look at that. His body language is open. And I'm now feeling this is somebody who's actually suffered quite a bit, has gone through quite a bit, and still, look at that torso. It's completely open. He's not closed up at all. And there is a power to that. Okay. Did not expect this to go that way at all. Is there anything else here that I need to talk about? No, this is just... See all these vegetables I'm paying attention to? Yeah, I've been asked to give up meat for Lent, so I'm eating a lot of vegetables at the moment. Can't say I'm excited about it, but they seem to be pretty happy. So then you're saying find something else to do in the meantime. Don't focus so much on food. Okay. All right, let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we'll do that again. But I do just want to say something. So just back to what I was saying about how you can either become a monster or somebody that God uses. By monster, I mean, I'm talking if you get to the end of the spectrum. There is a spectrum, okay? But it's referring to how people respond to pain. And for some people, it might just be they just close themselves up. That's it. They just close up, clam up, and don't let anybody else in. Maybe they pursue addictions, distractions. All sorts of things can happen when the pain overrides. How do I say this? When the pain overrides your determination to be a good person. Okay, when the pain overrides your determination to be a good person. And then that's for you to go away and think about what a good person is. What does it mean to you to be a good person? Because one of the things is to be open to people, to be warm, so that people feel comfortable and loved and seen and heard in your presence. That's very important. Yeah, but other people will choose this sensation of loneliness, and it just gets worse and worse. For some people, that really does lead to pretty horrific things. Oh, this is a really uplifting reading for a Friday morning, not 1, 2, 3. Anywho, all right, let's get 3 more. 1, 2. Putting others first. I'm going to get 2 more before I talk about that. That one's coming up a lot in the readings, by the way. Or do we have a little bit of a somebody has an addiction to being a little bit of a martyr, to feeling like they have to always put others first, and it just makes them feel quite lonely and isolated and sad. Be careful with that. And for this particular person, if that's you, you are being called to do something that you feel genuinely joyful doing, something that really excites you. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Something's got to make you smile. Something has to make you smile. What makes you smile? That's going to be different for all of you. Okay, 2 more, please. Are we at 10 minutes? No, we have time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Warrior. Wow. It is, yeah. I feel like that should almost be the last card. And again, with the horses, I really hope that whoever's watching this has been watching all my last readings, because there are horses left, right, and center. It does take a great deal of strength and determination. I believe I just used the word determination to keep going and not become somebody who gives up. I want to say to not become somebody who gives up on happiness. Don't do it. Physical issues, yeah, there could be all sorts of things. Look, yeah, I know people watching this are going through something, and it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you might have health issues. That speaks to me too. I've just had a really nasty bout of the flu. Could be physical things trying to get you down. It could be accidents, injuries, taking care of people too much, and not yourself, by the way, working too hard, loss. Somebody might have had a financial loss. Somebody might have been potentially losing people from their lives. Not good things. There's no way I'm going to try and turn this around and say this is a positive reading in terms of what the people are currently experiencing or feeling. But the middle card here is this one. Right? There is a reason you are going through what you're going through. And it is to get the absolute best out of you. And I'm feeling now like God wants me to say that when a teacher has a particular pupil that they can see has a lot of potential, they tend to work that pupil a little bit harder, don't they? This is what the universe is asking you to become. But in order to become that, you have to overcome a lot. Yeah, you'd say this is what separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 3 more, please. Oh, no, we're over 10. Bugger. 1, 2, 3. Up. All right, well, finding love. We'll leave it at that because see if I can do it under 11. Finding love. If this is something that you have been dreaming about, it is still completely on the table. I just feel like there are people losing hope at the moment, and that's why this card came up, because apart from the last reading I did, in I think the 2 readings before that, this card just kept coming up, and I was talking about this being your future. Okay, the 2 of you growing old together happily. That's still on the table. Please don't give up hope. And we have Archangel Gabriel here, and I feel like he's trying to let you know that your name is in the book. No one can rule it out, okay, or rub it out, just so you know. He knows something that you may not know because you don't feel it right now. But just because you don't feel it right now doesn't mean it's not true. What's underneath that? Oh, gosh, we also have abandonment issues that we're going through as well. So there's a lot. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things, but I want to also say that it's almost like a final clearing. It is a final clearing, and it's also a final sifting, yeah? God is separating the wheat from the tare. That's what he's doing right now. So what are you going to be? Which camp are you going to fall into? But I'm going to say, if you're watching this reading, and as you know, not many people do, that means the odds are in your favor. All right. I wish you all well. Please email me if you have any queries or concerns, and I will see you on Tuesday.